Okay, so we will discuss for today uh, how to do electron configuration of an element and how to do it using this chart, no? This chart here on the left. Ang tawag natin dito sa chart na to ay AUF-BAU chart. Okay, and this will guide us on how to proceed with the electron configuration of an element, in this case, the element iron, represented by symbol Fe. Okay? So, punta muna tayo dito. Let's look here first at the electron configuration of iron. Okay, what does it says? Ano raw ang electron configuration ng iron? 1s squared, 2s squared, 2p to the 6, 3s squared, 3p6, 4s squared, and 3d6. So, tingnan natin saan nanggaling, for example, itong mga numbers 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 3. No? When we try to look at the AUF-BAU chart, makikita natin yung tinatawag na energy levels. Okay? Represented by letter N. Okay? 1s falls under what energy level? 2. 2s and 2p falls under energy level 2. That's why the coefficient 2 dun sa S and 2 dun sa P. Okay? If you reach this level, what energy level is this? Third energy level, no? That's why ang numerical coefficient ng S, P, and D dito, ng ND dito ay 3, no? Okay? Now, so forth and so on, no? Halimbawa, this is 4s2, why? Bakit siya 4? Ito yung 4s2. Ito yung 4s, di ba? Anong energy level na yung 4s? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's why the numerical coefficient 4 before the S. Okay? So next thing, tingnan naman natin yung mga exponent. Okay, we notice merong exponent yung S, this S, this other S, P, S, P, S, D. What do these exponents represent? They represent the number of electrons there is in an element. For example, in this example, in the element iron. Okay? Pag tinignan natin sa periodic table, okay, by looking at the periodic table, it will give us information on just how many electrons there are in an element. Pakita natin dito. Let's look at the periodic table and let's try to locate iron. Okay, the symbol of iron is Fe. So here we have iron, with the symbol Fe. And atop the iron, the symbol Fe, makikita natin yung number 26. Okay, What does number 26 represent? It represents yung atomic number, of Fe. Okay? But aside from representing atomic number, what else is being represented by this number atop our element? It as well represents the number of electrons there are in iron, in an atom of iron. 26 electrons. Okay? So the same 26 electrons ang ipa-plot natin gamit itong chart na to. Okay? Okay, bawat shell, ang tawag natin dito shells, no? Ang tawag natin dito ay sub-level of shells, no? There are different shells to which electrons, no, travels. We have number 1 yung S shell, P shell, D shell, and F shell. If it's S shell, how many is the maximum is the maximum number of electrons that can be contained in S shell? Maximum of 2. Okay? Ito lang, tigagalawa lang ang malalagay mo dyan, no, na number of electrons. Kapag ka naman sa shell sublevel P, how many is the maximum number of electrons that can be contained in sublevel P? Maximum of 6. Kapag ka D, maximum of 10. And kapag ka F naman, maximum of 14. So you notice the difference. Sa S, there's a difference of 4, no? 2 sa S, okay, 6 sa P, 10 sa D, and 14 sa F. Okay? Okay, now that we know the number of electrons present in an atom, in an atom like iron, ang gagawin natin next is ipa-plot natin, no? We will start plotting the 26 electrons present in iron. Okay? So let's start, no? Start tayo dito sa S subshell, no? Sabi natin sa S, dalawa lang ang pwedeng malagay na electrons. So we start with 2 electrons here. Okay? Then we travel downward and we reach another S to S. So, pupunin din natin ulit siya ng 2 more electrons. So, ilan na nilagay natin? 4. Then we move again, downward, upward, we reach 2P. Ilan yung total number of electrons that can be placed in P? 6. So, we place 6. Okay, so ilan ng electrons meron tayo? 2, 4, 6, total of 10, no? From 2P, we move downward to 3S. Maglalagay ulit tayo ng 2 more electrons. Okay, then we move downward. Okay, upward again. We place another 6 dito sa 3P. Okay, baba tayo ulit from 3P going to 4S. We will place again 2 electrons, no? 2. So, ilan na lahat yan? 2, 4. Okay, 6, 10. Plus 2, 12. Plus 6, 18. Plus 2, 20. Kulang pa kasi 26, diba? So, we move down and up to 3D. Okay, ilan yung maximum number that we can place in D10? So, yung natitirang electron ng iron which is 6, dito natin lalagay. Okay, that gives us a total of 26 electrons. Okay, and we start plotting them, no? Sa 1s, ilan yung number of electrons? 2, kaya may exponent na 2. Okay, we move down to 2s. Ilan yung number of electrons na nilagay natin? 2. O kaya may exponent din na 2 yung 2s. Then from 2s, we move up to 2p. There is 2p. Bakit 6 yung exponent? Kasi ang pinuno natin, no, ng 6 electrons, the maximum number of electrons that can be placed in the P subshell, okay? Then, from P, bumaba tayo ng 3S. Naglagay tayo ng 2 electrons. Kaya pag tinignan nyo rito, 3S, with exponent 2, representing the 2 electrons that we place in 3s. Then from 3s, okay, bumaba tayo, makyat. We move to 3p. We again place 6 electrons. Kaya yan, 3p6. No? 3p to the 6. And then bumaba tayo ng 4s. Pinuno natin ang 2 electrons. Kaya naging 4s squared. No? Then the last shell, 3d, we filled it up with 6 electrons. Kaya 3d6. When you try to count this, 2, 4, 6, 2, 6, 2, 6, that will give us a total of 26 electrons of iron present in iron. Okay? So, ganun lang kasimple, no? Kasimple gumawa ng electron configuration of an element. Okay, and very useful tool in doing such electron configuration itong chart na to. The chart that we have here on the left. Okay? That would be all. Hopefully na nakatulong tayo. Okay? Thank you.